welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking all around mindset, around your habits and your goals. So when you don't have the proper mindset when you go into something, it is really hard to achieve it. You can be doing everything in the world right, but if your mindset says, I can't do this, I'll never reach my goals, I'm gonna fail, I'm giving up, you will not get there. So how do we change mindset? Well, you have to shift from the all or nothing mindset when you begin a health and wellness journey. You are not going to have perfect days 365 days of the year, and that's okay. That's what makes it a lifestyle change, and that's what makes it a non-linear change, especially with weight loss. Weight loss is not always going to be linear, but you have to zoom out, take your lens, zoom out, and look at the entire picture. Where did you start? Where are you now? Are your habits different? Where are your goals? Maybe your goals are different. And you have to look at that. You can't just look at 1 week. Maybe I lost 2 pounds last week and this week the scale stayed the same. Oh, I'm a failure. You cannot do that. You have to shift your mind and say, look how far I have come. And that will make a huge difference. So let me tell you a little bit about what I mean when I say you can't have an all or nothing mindset. So if you go out with your friends one night and you have a great plan and everything's set in place, you ate something before you went, you plan to just get 1 drink, maybe you're going to get a smaller dish, maybe you're only going to eat half of it, and you're set, you're good to go. But then what happens? Maybe you have a slip up. Maybe somebody, asks you, oh, do you want some of this dessert? And you eat a little more than you anticipated, or maybe you eat an entire slice of cheesecake. What are you going to do? Is that one night going to affect your entire journey if you've been doing everything else right the rest of the week? You planned, and if you didn't plan, then maybe you would even have had a worse night than you ended up having. So you have to shift your mindset, and you have to give yourself the chance to succeed. And giving yourself the chance to succeed includes accepting those slip-ups when they happen. There's nothing wrong with having a slip-up once in a while. That is how we learn. Failure is feedback, and without that, we're not going to see how far we've come. If we just, have this linear path and we're so used to being perfect, we don't notice how far we've come because we're just obsessed with the future, got to get better. But if you have a slip up and then you reflect on that and you say, I had this slip up, but what would this slip up have looked like had I not started my journey 6 months ago? That is what you really want to focus on. Mindset is everything. It can take you from having huge successes to not even starting. You may be the only person in your way because of your mindset. So I want you to consider that after you listen to this. Maybe sit down for 5 or 10 minutes and think about who's in my way. You might say it's my job, it's my kids, it's my partner, I don't have time. Time is the biggest thing in the way. Maybe it's really your mind. You may be the only person in your way. And requiring that mindset shift could totally change everything for you, because maybe you know exactly what you have to do, and maybe you're aware of everything you have to do, planning your meals, exercising, getting enough to drink, but maybe your mind is the only thing telling you, I'm not going to get there, I can't do this, I give up, it's too hard. You have to keep pushing through. You have to reflect on what stories you are telling yourself that are preventing you from succeeding. Because you may think this is the hardest thing in the world and I'll never get there. But a simple shift in your mindset could open up so many more opportunities and doors for you. So think about that and write it down. Spend a few minutes kind of, wondering, am I the person in my way? What am I telling myself? And how can I shift those stories that I'm telling myself to get to success? And let me know how it goes. Have a great week.